Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to make a dessert because Bailey and I have a ladies Bible class that we go to once a month, and tonight is that night, and I was going to make a dessert to take to share with everyone, and I thought, you know what, why don't I just film it in case if you guys would like to make it or looking for a dessert for Easter. This would be a cute Easter dessert. Or maybe if you just like carrot cake and you don't want to fool with all the hassle of like an actual carrot cake with cream cheese icing, then this recipe is for you. So we're gonna go ahead and get it together. This is for carrot cake bars. So it's the goodness of carrot cake with the sweetness of the cream cheese icing, but it's all put together in one pan. And it's so easy to throw together, so fast. So I'm gonna share it with you. I'm grating carrots now with my box grater. And I need 2 cups of grated carrots, and then we will get started. Super easy, just stir it together, throw it in the oven. Let me show you how it's done. First thing we're gonna do is put together the batter for the carrot cake as part of it first. And then we're gonna set that aside and make the cream cheese part. So the first thing is melted butter that is unsalted. Now the recipe originally is half of everything that I'm gonna show you for an 8x8 pan. I am doubling this recipe to make a whole 9x13. So if you wanna half it, it will make an 8x8. So if you want a smaller amount, if you want a bigger amount, do the measurements that I'm doing. Otherwise, it's either half this or this, one or the other. So this is 1 cup or 2 sticks of unsalted butter that has been melted in the microwave. To that, we are going to add 2 cups of brown sugar that has been packed. And you know me, I like the dark brown sugar. And I'm using a 1/2 cup measure cup because that's easier for this canister. So it's half, 1, 1.5, 2 cups. I'm gonna mix that in with the butter first. You get that mixed in, then you're gonna stir in the eggs and the vanilla. So it's gonna be 2 eggs. Two eggs and 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Now we're gonna stir in 2 cups of flour. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right, and then you're just gonna stir this until it's completely combined. Okay, and then you're gonna add in your 2 cups of shredded carrots. I'm gonna fold those in, and then you're gonna set this to the side while you make the cream cheese part. Now we're ready to do the cream cheese filling part, the cheesecake swirl part. That is gonna be a 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese that has been softened to room temperature, or like I said, if you're gonna half this, then you need 1/2 of a block. And then to that, you're going to add a 1/2 cup of plain white sugar. And you're gonna get that going and get that creamed really good. And I'm gonna scrape it. Okay, and then we're gonna turn it back on, and while it's going, we're gonna drop in 2 egg yolks and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, and that is all. I'm gonna scrape it one more time because you can see it's not all incorporated around the sides, these egg yolks. You get that all in there, get it incorporated really well, and then that is all there is to the cream cheesecake part. And then we're gonna put it in the pan and put it in the oven. So while this mixes together just one last time, I'm gonna go preheat the oven to 350. That's it. Now we're ready to assemble. I'm just gonna spray this 9x13 pan. And we're gonna do half of the cake batter mixture. Make sure you hold your breath when you spray Baker's Joy. It doesn't have to be exact or pretty because you're gonna swirl it anyway. Just get it in there. Right? And then you're gonna do half of this. You can do little dollops all over. That, and then you're gonna finish again. Spread it out. Put the last of this. Then you're gonna swirl it with a knife and put it in the oven. Okay. So you got it all in there. You're just gonna swirl it. Doesn't have to be pretty. No real rhyme or reason to it. You know, I kind of like the big pockets of cream cheese mixture. There we go. All right, this is going in a 350 oven. The directions say 35 to 40 minutes or until the edges brown and slightly jiggly in the center. I made this last week. We loved it. However, I put it at the 35-minute mark and that was a little too long. So it was a little like cakey. It was more cake than it was a bar. So this time I'm going to start it at the 30-minute and check it from there. This is 29 minutes and it is browning around the edges and it is a little bit jiggly in the middle. So I'm going to leave it in for like 2 more minutes, 2 or 3 more minutes, and then we'll see. All right, so 3 minutes later. And it is brown around the edges and it is jiggly slightly in the center. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. There it is. So we're gonna let this cool completely, cover it either with the lid, if this one has the lid, I can't remember which one has the lid, or foil, and take it to IBotta class tonight. And I'll try to get some pictures of it cut tonight when we cut it. And that's it. That's it. It's so easy. Just stir the batter up in one bowl. Use the mixer to mix up the cream cheese part in another bowl, layer them, throw them in the oven, you're done. So we're gonna see how this turns out tonight. Last week, again, I did it for the whole 35 minutes and that was too much. It was okay, we could eat it. It was just more of a cake, like an actual cake instead of like a bar consistency. So we'll see how this one turns out. I would absolutely recommend like underdoing it than over baking it. But it smells so good. And again, you don't have to worry with icing. Easy dessert. And thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.